I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Well, I was telling you earlier, I'm so much better today than yesterday because the sun is out.
I know. Doesn't that just make a huge difference?
Oh, it does. It just
Yeah,
boosts just everything,
it
and
does.
you just have a better outlook on your
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
you know?
Weather's starting to get a little bit warmer,
Yes,
so that's always good.
it is. It is.
We've got a couple kids now starting to break out the shorts.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. I know
yeah,
some kids that wear them all winter
yeah,
long.
yeah.
My kids were some of those children. It's like, how can you do that? But then
Yeah,
again, I did some pretty weird things too. So,
yeah. We all do.
yeah, but
Yeah,
that's why it's the past.
that's right. That's
And
right.
ours can't be tracked.
No, that we know of.
That we know of, yeah. Whoa, if anybody's got pictures.
Yeah,
Dispose of them now.
right.
But anyways, so what's going on at St. Thomas?
We had a couple. We had a couple great things that happened, and a couple great things that are coming up. The first one was we had our 44th annual auction
Yes.
on Sunday, March 22nd, in our gym. It went from about 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yep.
and we raised over $51,000
What?
in one day.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, and that's about a $10,000 increase from last
That's from
year.
last year.
Mhm.
That is amazing.
Yeah, so the generosity of our community is unbelievable, and we so appreciate all the hard work, the dedication, the volunteering,
It's a lot of
all of
work.
that. It's a
Yeah.
lot of work. It doesn't just get thrown together.
No. No.
It takes a long time. Tammy Bergeson kind of spearheaded all of
Yeah.
that and did a great job. But yeah, there's just a lot that goes into making that a successful event.
Yeah. Oh, have done events in the past, I know what it's like to be in the thick of it, and it's a lot. So
It is.
kudos.
Yep. Kudos to her and everybody who volunteered and helped out on her team. And I was there the whole time, and it was just really well run, and people had a good time.
Good.
And opened up their pockets.
That's
So
wonderful.
I can't say enough about how much we appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, so that was good.
It's so good to hear that.
And then on the 18th, or Saturday, April 18th, we have our rummage sale, and that's put on by our home and school group. Donations can start to be dropped off the week of April 13th,
Okay.
which I believe is already next week.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got some things already dropped off right now, but we'll get more next week.
Yeah.
And like Friday before, we'll get some more. So if there's anything that you wanted to bring in and donate, you'll be able to do that at school. I'm going to be
Yeah.
dropping off a few things. So
I know I have like 8 bags of clothes.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, we had somebody drop off like some brand new sheets.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, things like that. It looked like, and
Yeah.
there's some furniture, so it's going to be a pretty
nice.
great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be pretty popular.
Oh, very cool.
So we'll look forward to that. And I'm trying to remember the time frame. I can't remember the time. Maybe 8 a.m.
I would think.
But
I would think.
yeah, just
Check out the.
check out Facebook and or
They'll
call.
have it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the week before we had spring break, on March 26th, we had what we call our Step Up Day.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where the incoming sixth graders who are currently fifth graders, they came up for the whole day and shadowed our sixth grade.
Oh.
So it was pretty cool. It was amazing, because they would just follow the sixth grader's schedule.
Yeah.
They were paired up, with a partner.
Yeah.
And it was really cool to watch them interact.
That's awesome.
And going into a classroom and there's over 20 kids in a room, it was pretty cool to see that.
That's very cool.
Yeah. So that was great. So Tanya Sylvester kind of spearheaded that and put that together, and kids had a great day.
Oh, I bet.
They had a good time.
Yeah.
We had a couple 2 thumbs up as far as how the day go, so that was good.
Hey,
you know,
better than no
two is
thumbs
better.
up.
Two is better than one.
That's
So
right.
yeah, so that went great. And sounded like the vast majority, if not all, were going to be enrolling. So
Nice. Oh, that sounds
so that is really good.
That's
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, and now with end of March and April, our spring sports started up. So we have at our school we have golf and baseball, and then we co-op with Lena, our track team and softball team.
Oh, okay.
So track already has a meet today at Lena, and softball also has a game. So we've been really fortunate. Like today and tomorrow, we'll have pretty decent weather, and things can kind of dry out.
Yep.
So they can play, because you're always battling the should we, shouldn't we, and how's the field? We don't know.
Yeah, is it wet? What are the faces like?
Yep. So. But they've been practicing for a couple weeks now, and
cool.
Sounds like they're doing great and enjoying it.
That's awesome.
So those are going on, and then before you know it, May 15th rolls around and it's graduation. And it's like, oh my gosh. So
I know, this year has just flown by.
It is going by very fast.
It's going by very, very fast so far.
April and May always go very fast.
Yeah.
So before we know it, we'll be at the end of the month.
Right. And then summer will be here, and lazy days, right?
Yeah, just redo.
Right?
Just like do it all over again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything else happening?
No, that's pretty much all the events and all the things that are coming up. We're still looking for an elementary teacher, a preschool teacher, and a secretary for our middle school, high school. So if anybody has any interest in that or knows of anybody, please have them call me at the middle school, high school.
Okay.
I'd be happy to talk with them about that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Wow. Good stuff happening.
Yeah, it is
always
good
stuff happening.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I love hearing what's going on. I like knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
So, I hope everybody else does too.
So do I.
I know. All right, guys.